Hello, welcome back to the Link Productions Horror and Sci-Fi Entertainment channel. At least that's what I'm calling it right now. I thought today I would make a video regarding the King's Ritual, a short film that I posted to the channel a week or two ago. It's my first short film that we made at the beginning of the year, and had a little bit of festival success. Didn't put it in very many, may put it in a couple more still. But I thought I'd go kind of just a quick rundown of how we made the film, okay? Maybe throw in some behind-the-scenes footage, etc. But first off, come up with the concept. Ashley and I wrote the film, and then once we had the script, I started an Indiegogo campaign, raised almost $1,500. So we actually had a budget. A lot of times, whenever a first-time filmmaker makes something, they had no money, and I was blessed. So at the same time, I also started trying to put the crew together. I got my buddy Sean Morgan over at MUVIfilms, him, Ramon Coles, and he brought Matt Bigham with him. They gave me, kind of a friend deal and helped me out with that. Also, I started the casting process where I was able to get Emma Joanne Smith on IMDb, as well as Mark Gallo. So we had cast and crew. I put together a shot list, storyboard, which, let me tell you, you don't have to be an artist to make storyboards. Like, mine are, very, very simple. I'm not an artist per se, but I was able to show how I wanted the shot framed, draw a circle with some squiggly hair or something to know what direction they're facing, etc. Enough to communicate what I envisioned for that shot to look like. Got all that in place. Initially, I was going to do sound, but since Ramon came on, he's a sound guy, so he ran sound. We used Sean's gear instead of mine, just because, I guess because Ramon was used to that equipment anyway, so why change that up? We shot over 2 days. The entire film was made at our house, downstairs in the kitchen, as well as up here in, like, our second floor that's unfinished. It's actually where I'm trying to piecemeal a decent recording studio together. I do all my voice acting work up here right now, and kind of limits me in the summertime as to when I can work. It turns into the night shift. But got everything set up. We made the shooting schedule, so it was early spring, maybe not even spring, late winter. But in South Carolina, it still gets a little bit warm, so we shot all the attic scenes in the early part of the day, just in case it started heating up here, and then the kitchen scenes downstairs. It's never shown, but there's a very large, sliding glass door in the kitchen, so that was a little bit to contend with the sunlight, but Sean and Matt had a great big diffuser they put outside there, so it helped diffuse the light coming in through that door. Then there's a scene at night where our characters are standing around the island in the kitchen, and then he diffused the lighting up above them to kind of give it more of a nighttime feel, as well as we had waited till the evening anyway. The candlelight scenes in the attic, I ordered a couple of beeswax candles. Based on my research, those are supposed to be like the best type of candle to use on film because they don't put off a lot of smoke. I think that might have been the only reason that it was suggested, but anyway, so that's what I did. I ordered a couple of those, so we used that. We were able to capture candlelight on our actor, as well as placing another light with the same color kind of off screen to create more of a glow. Any effects were practical effects. I did do an effect with some masking where we shot some footage and then I masked it out and put it in another spot. Going back, my initial plan was to shoot some stuff in front of a green screen and then put it where I wanted it to go, but we ended up not doing it that way, and now I kind of wish that we had. If I could go back and do it again, I would do it that way. It would have been more time consuming than the way we did it. I'm trying not to give away spoilers here as well, so it would have been more time consuming to do it in front of a green screen, but I feel it would have given me a lot more leeway as to what I could do, with that footage, as opposed to what I had to work with. I wouldn't have had to mask as much, or what do they call that, where you go around it, and as it moves, you have to keep moving around it. There's a term for it. That's your homework. Look up what word that is. Anyway, it'll come to me probably by the end of the video when I'm thinking about something else. But that's the effects that are in the film were that and or practical. Again, without giving away spoilers, if you were like, how would they do that? If you look at it, you can figure it out. It's pretty easy. It's literally a no-brainer. But if you watch the film and don't figure it out, leave that in the comments and I'll address it in the future. 2 days, we did have crew meals. Ashley made sure we had food for everybody. We had snacks, we had drinks. I also had another friend, Tim Larson, that came on board. He's an actor. He ended up doing a voiceover in the film, as well as running the slate board for us. Great guy. He's a good actor. I can't wait to see. I want to put him in something. However, I'm still new to this filmmaking thing. Like, I've been dreaming about it and wanting to do it and studying it for decades, literally decades. I'm old. Check out the gray hair. But this is the first time I finally did it, and I want to do more. So, I don't know. Maybe I will. I'm working on a feature script right now. It's actually a feature version of this short film with some twists. It's not the exact same thing, just longer. There's actually more to it. I'm hoping to finish that up in the near future. I'm planning to run another crowdfunding campaign, as well as I have some interest in equity investors that liked the short film. So let's see what we can do with that, I guess. I'd like to make some more shorts. It's just, I will do it. It's not a matter of how hard or how much desire I have to do it. It's a matter of I'm not the greatest writer. I don't think I'm a terrible writer, but it takes time. And I have several ideas for shorts, several ideas for features, but it takes me a long time to write this stuff, and that's the hard part. So it's not like I'm not trying, just so you know. I've been, ever since the first part of this year, whenever we got this project even just started, I've just been constantly thinking, making a movie. I want to make another movie. What can we do? How can we do it? Yada, yada, yada. But then it comes time to, you have to have the story. Now, story is, super important. Whether or not you like this current story or not, I don't know. That's up to you. Everybody's got their own opinion. Personally, I like it. There's some tweaks I could have made that would have made it better, but hey, hindsight's always 20/20. So, writing and having a good story will trump a lot of things, and that's what I'm trying to do. So, bear with me. I'll try to post some updates. I think right now, to be honest, I am 29 pages into the feature. I'm shooting for, I touched the table again, 80 to 90. I'm shooting for an 80 to 90 page script, and this is the first draft, so, I got a ways to go. I have most of the plot points and how I want to move the story. I just have to describe it and put the actual dialogue in there to make sure that it translates and make it interesting, something you'd actually want to watch, unlike my YouTube videos. But if you did enjoy the short film, and if you're actually still sticking around, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. I really, really, really want to start getting more content on here. I may even go back to doing some of the audiobook style narrations that I did in the past. Just really want to create and have something to show for it. I've been doing work for years now for other people's projects, be it voiceover, voice acting, running sound on a project, helping out on a project. For years now I've been doing that, and I want to do my own stuff. I've got stories. I've got a pilot and a Bible for a show that I've been told is amazing, but nobody's going to do it. because it's going to be too expensive, or you can't find a showrunner for something like that, or it's too ambitious, yada, yada, yada. So ideally, my end goal is to get into a place where I can make either a short episode web series, and one day bring that show to life, or get into a place where I can just make the show myself. That'd be pretty sweet too. But trying to get there, I'm going to be, making whatever I can when I can. So anyway, that was just a quick rundown. I probably rattled on about myself and goals and such way longer than I intended to, but that was just a real quick recap of, the process of making this short film. If you have specific questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I will do everything I can to get back to them. And other than that, check out the link to, I'm not sure which side it'll be on, the King's Ritual short film. Give it a watch, and let me know what you think. All right, later.